Hey, Clem, I'm back.
Well, howdy, preacher. I didn't fear you'd be up here this week.
Why not?
Cause I went to church last Sunday.
Well, that doesn't keep me from coming back to see you.
Well, I sure appreciate you coming out. And by the way, uh, that sermon was fiery last week.
Well, praise the Lord.
I'm sorry I got up and danced around in the hall, but I felt the lick of that flame on my bootstraps.
Woo!
I had to get up. Had to do something.
Well,
So anyway, when I got up this morning, like any other morning, the birds sing me a song every morning, and you can hear the dogs are barking. Sometimes they're howling in the morning too, but that's okay. But those birds were singing a song sweeter than anything I ever heard.
wow.
Yep. I know I'm really blessed. I'm probably the richest guy in the whole world.
Well, you see,
Sitting on my porch.
you see what happens when you come to the house of the Lord to see what He has for us.
And you know something else? I think that God told me it wasn't those people's attitude toward Clem about going to church. It was Clem's attitude toward those people.
Ah,
Sometimes you got to understand that, and Clem didn't. They wasn't making fun of me or putting their nose up or anything. That's just the devil saying you don't belong there. So old Clem found that out.
well, I told you he'd show you things.
Yeah, sure did. One other thing I want to tell you before you go. You know why it's best to live in the mountains as any place else in the earth?
Why is that?
Because in the mountains, you got to go up the mountain or down the mountain, or you got to go around the curve to get down the mountain. And what do you do in life? You got to go up, you got downs. It's just like life. It's God's way of saying, oh, Clem, that's the way life is. Get used to it. And so I do. These people live in the flatlands and they just want things to go just smooth, and they got their blinders on and they just don't want anything to have ever happen. They can't grow. They can't get where they need to be with the Lord or with anything in life because they never experienced life. But now there again, you see, I went to church one time and now I'm a preacher.
Well, you never know what God will do for us.
Well, you just never know.
I mean, he uses everything that he can. He uses everybody that he can.
Well, I didn't think he'd ever have any use for old Clem, but I reckon I just don't know.
Well, when he changes our heart and our mind, it makes a difference.
It sure does.
Then we understand.
Better put some of this on. You never know about that COVID stuff. No. Ain't gonna do it.
Well, praise the Lord.